I got a question for y'all, man.
Okay.
We've been kicking it all week, right?
All right.
And, I think something I saw in the group chat that was pretty interesting, man. Amy posed a question to all the couples.
It was a good question.
If you could take sex and money off the table,
Right.
what do you have to offer? So no sex, no money on the table, right, Amy?
Those are the things that don't
That's
matter.
what we're saying. Those things don't matter, right?
So you don't have access to any of those two.
Right. They're irrelevant.
And what do you have to offer to your relationship? That's what we're saying?
To your spouse.
To your spouse.
To your spouse.
Or to your significant other or to your lifetime partner, whatever you want to call
Whatever
it.
you want to say.
Whoever there,
Whatever it is.
what do you have to
Whatever it
offer without those two things?
Without,
Leadership.
So wait, so let me ask this though. Hold on. So are we thinking that like those two things are like really major in the culture? Like those things, like
Well, you already
like
know.
what's happening?
That's everything.
That's everything.
Well,
marriage?
no,
That's everything in a relationship?
Hold on.
That's where y'all stand.
There's some things that gotta get you in the door.
Okay.
Like,
so,
what gets you in the
So
door?
Jay, you said sex and money gets you in the door.
It gets you in. Well, let's look at it like this. And I can only speak from my experience with my wife.
Okay. Well,
No.
no. I'm sure you can
I can't
speak
speak with
more
that.
than your wife.
So you're saying, well, of course.
So
Well, of course, B.
Well,
What do you mean? No, I'm sorry. No.
so we just want to hear your objective.
No, so really though,
Of course.
money is one of those things that, they attract people.
Right.
yeah.
It's attractive. Money is attractive.
Like a first
If you got
impression.
money and you have good sex, you are already marriage material.
Mhm.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Really? That makes you marriage
no.
material?
So
That's deep.
that's-
Hold on. Let him finish.
that's
Let him finish.
That's most definitely marriage material.
To most Atlanta girls.
So, right. Listen, we just speaking in general.
Okay.
I'm not saying to me. To me, you have to have way more. But at the age that I got married, we talking 20, 21. I got married at
Yeah.
21 years old.
Yeah. You're right.
You think that didn't play a major part? Now, money, of course, I wasn't looking for her to provide for me. That wasn't the thing, but sex most definitely played a major part in it. But that's not what made me fall in love with her. It was other things that made me fall in love with her.
Amy kind of
some
set
of
up
them.
when you was talking. She kind of set up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what made me fall in love with her. It was, I went to visit her, and we was about to go out on a date. No, we was on a date, and the check it came, and I pulled my wallet out, and she said,
Wow.
She said, it's on me. She said,
Wow.
you done took care of the last few days. This is on me. At that point, I knew I had something different.
Okay.
I
What was
absolutely
it
knew.
about that spoke so loudly?
That's a good question. Her selflessness.
Okay.
Her being selfless. Her not that she's trying to take care of me.
Right.
It was the fact that she even considered
Right.
and would not let me pay. Like, it was like, no, you've done this, you've done that, it was her, that was her way of saying, I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't have to say things to say things.
Right.
And by doing that was act of love.
Mm-hmm.
That was an act of kindness. That was consideration. It said a lot.
So here's my question.
At the same time,
Amy, why did you do that? Like, why did you do that?
because he had paid for the last couple of dates.
So it's legit. That's why you did it. Like, legit. That's why you did it.
Legit, yeah.
Okay.
He paid for the last couple of dates we had been on. And, money. So, not going to lie. Okay.
Come on.
Back in the day.
Come on.
I used to date a different kind of person. So, I wouldn't have offered to pay if it was a different kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
This is working money. You trade in hours for dollars. That's a difference.
Yes.
That's a difference, right?
Yeah.
That's not endless. That's a limit on that. And because he worked a 9 to 5, a for real 9 to 5, he deserved to be treated.
So you considered that for real?
I considered that.
Wow.
If it was a different kind of person,
right,
I would have never offered.
Yeah.
So you pay for his food. It was an appreciation, because you're willingly giving your 9 to 5 money.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give you this other money.
Well, no.
Whoa, what's the other money?
Oh, you were 9 to 5
I'm 9 to 5 too.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
you're
9 to
not like
5.
the other guys you were saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
So
Okay,
like what I used to date. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, you know.
So you used to date dope boys.
I didn't say that.
What did you?
She ain't say that.
I didn't say that.
She said other
Cat
guys.
daddies.
She just said other.
Other kind.
Like what type of kind?
We're not going to go into depth.
We know
We're
what
just going to.
You were absolutely correct.
I
Dope boys.
didn't say that.
Come on, man. Let's move on.
Okay,
Amy
yeah,
didn't
I
say that.
I didn't say that.
So-
I
Amy
just
never said
other.
that, guys.
Well, I'm
That's
not
cool.
gonna push because last time I pushed. So
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
So anyway,
Anyway.
Brian, you were saying no. Who was saying something?
So again, so bringing it back around, since we talking to the Colemans, okay, so if money and sex was off of the table, what do you bring to your relationship?
So, you want me to answer that first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I bring execution.
Ooh, execution.
Yeah, execution. So
Talk about that.
So like if Jason tell me he want to do something, I want to do this, or I want to move to this, or I can execute that for him. Like I can help him. I can help anybody. It's not him.
Yeah.
That's my gifting. I can get anybody where they want to be.
Wow.
I can get anybody. If you want to be here, I can get you there. You know, that's my gifting.
She knows how to birth an idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like, you can have an idea, she's gonna give birth to it.
Okay.
Like that's her superpower for real.
Yeah. So that's what I bring to the table. Like I bring, like if you want a partner that is willing to, because I'm willing to go through it too. Like I didn't like, because money comes. So like that was my grandmother saying, like, don't ever worry about money. Money comes. And me and Jason have lived by that. So money comes. I'm not worried about $1, right? I am literally worried about, like, Jason had a dream, a vision. He had, and even though at 20 something, I could see his vision. I could see it. So
wow.
This was nothing but God, because, you know, I lived in a whole nother state. I lived in another state. He lived in another state. We just, you know, ran past each other, you know, like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Didn't think it would go any further than that. But like Jason had a dream. So like, even though he didn't have like money, like, I'm not going to say he didn't have money, but like, he wasn't like, you know,
I wasn't rolling in money.
Rolling in money.
Right.
Yeah, he
money,
wasn't rolling
I
in
worked
money
every day.
or anything. He always had a vision. And I think his vision, you know, we talk about like our, you know, what we want to do, because now our kids are grown. So because we talk about those kind of things, I can see his vision coming to fruition now.
Yeah.
Because we had to mature to get there. So we are mature now. We're able to. So I bring to the table execution.
Wow.
That's what I bring.
That's a big one.
And I bring.
You bring a lot more than that.
I bring a lot more than that.
I'm gonna let you speak for you.
So that's her
but
top.
She brings so much more to the table that she probably don't really give herself credit for. But I'm gonna speak on me.
Yeah.
So in terms of what I bring to the table is, as she said, I bring ideas, I bring the dreams. I'm the push. Hey, listen, we need to try this. We need to do this. But in terms of relationships, I'm a very loving person. I'm going to love you through anything. I'm a very forgiving person. So even if we get into something or get mad at each other, once I say it's over in my mind. I don't keep reliving it. And I think that helped her. So the things that I brought to the table was able to help where she might have needed a little help. And where I needed a little help, she brought those things to the table. So my thing is, I brought that family. I love family. I loved it. I love being together with my family. And she had to learn to love family. Even though she had family, big family, it wasn't like our family. It was just a different vibe, totally different dynamic. So where, you know, our family, if they're yelling and screaming, it ain't because they arguing. It's just because they having a good time.
Right.
So, that's the, and I brought that, you know what I mean, to the table, that type of vibe. And lastly, I think just my ability to just love her unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter what she goes through. It don't matter what, and not just her. If I was with anybody, like if you're going through something, I'm not going to leave you high and dry. I'm so loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm with you. I'm with you to the end. If your legs got cut off tomorrow, I'm willing you with the wheelchair.
By you sure,
I am by your side.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
All right.
It'll never change for me because I love her.
Mm.
That love runs that deep. Like, a lot of people shallow. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I need to do to help her through that. And she can count on that.
Mm.
Without a shadow of a doubt. She can count on that. She can know, she can fall asleep every night knowing that's what that is.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't ever got to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Good.
So I think that's what I bring to the table. So I always say, sex, even money, it only lasts for so long. Eventually, you want more. You're going to want more. You're going to desire more. You're going to need that love, that compassion, that caring, that I always say, you want somebody to love you through whatever it is you go through life. If you rely solely on sex and money, you ain't gonna never get it. It'll never happen because that's the only thing you're thinking about.
Those are enhancers,
right? Those are things supposed to, exactly.
But if you're connected anyway, like if you have a connection anyway, like an intimate, an intimate connection, like beyond, sex.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If you have an intimate connection beyond sex, then I feel like you can get through, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, because money do run out sometimes, and then sometimes sex run out because of people health. Like if you chronically ill or something, what if your spouse or your other person can't have sex just because of an illness or a sickness, not anything that they can control.
Right.
Then that's where you want to start thinking, like, do I want this person for the long term?
Mm-hmm.
Like before, our young people start, talking about marriage, and because it's all good. When you got money, you having sex and you having a good time, that can blur
the reality.
The reality is that this person maybe have the money but spend it reckless.
Right.
Or can have great sex, but is a sex addict. And then,
or he's using drugs.
Or he's using
to
drugs.
get there, because they talk about them perks.
Yeah.
Say them guys get on the perks.
Oh yeah.
And they gotta cry for help. So it's like you don't want like, really?
But
now when he out of perks, then what?
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so you wanna make sure that like any marriage, is beyond
based on something else.
Yeah, beyond like the things we can see, feel, touch.
Yeah.
Because it can get it gets bad, it gets good, you go through peaks, you go through valleys.
Absolutely.
So are we saying that okay, so just takeaway wise, and I think we jumping into takeaways kind of early.
Sorry.
So
no, go ahead.
So you're saying Amy brings execution.
I bring execution.
Jason brings love. Unconditional love. Is that what we're saying? So, because these are takeaways for real. So, execution, unconditional love. So, and Constance, and what do you bring other than if sex and money was off the table? What you bring, man?
Security and confidence.
Ooh.
Like my wife, I was just observing. How sometimes you could be, in your normal routine. You just step out of the routine and just observe. And my kids, my wife are very comfortable, secure.
Yeah.
They don't think about somebody trying to run up in the house. They don't think about, there's no fear of something happening. And if the thought comes in, daddy's here gives them relief.
Yeah.
So security.
Yeah.
For my wife specifically, Constance, and I try my best to make her feel like she is a drug. That I'm
meaning what? What you mean? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, she can't tell you how many times a day I'm complimenting her or, calling her or texting her. We work together. You know what I'm saying? But, let me see.
That's a whole different thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love
it. I mean, I really, and I'm not, it's not a show for me. For me, I'm dead serious. Yeah. For her, she's like, okay, babe, Jesus Christ. It's like there's no off button with you. Yeah, because I love you. And, then sometimes, work can get a little hectic.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, hey, I need a moment.
Yeah.
She'll come in and,
Okay.
That's wrong.
Okay.
A lot of people come into you guys' offices and kind of visualize what's so yeah. So she comes in and
comes in and have a talk. I just come in and give a moment.
Rubs your shoulders.
Have a talk.
So you said security and confidence.
Security and confidence.
That's good, man.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I feel like I bring. Listening to Jay, I felt like I was listening. That was very much me. I am a listening ear for sure. I'm definitely one who can listen and encourage. I will encourage the mess out of anyone. So you can tell me, you can kind of spill it out, and then I will kind of encourage you. That's just kind of my default. So listening ear, encourager. And I am very loving. I'm very loving, very forgiving. Just really wanting people to see the best version of themselves. That's kind of like my thing, helping you see the best version of yourself. And I'm willing to forgive beyond, I'll work through whatever to get to the forgiveness part so that you can be the best version of yourself, even if it's an indiscretion towards me or involving me. You know what I'm saying? That's something that it may bother me, but in my mind, I'm going to find a way to get to the solution so that I can get to a true place of forgiveness so that you can be your best self.
Facts.
From my perspective, I guess.
These are facts.
I
agree.
And I'm a helper. I'm willing to help. I'll jump in wherever, I'm willing to help people, and I'm a hugger. So I know that's not really like a big thing. What are you outside of sex? I am a hugger.
Honestly, people need that for real, man.
I am a hugger.
Compliments on her hugs. I'd be like, all right, but do you have to hug dudes like that too, though?
There's a way you can hug a dude and not be, you know what I mean?
Not the dudes I know.
OMG.
Honestly,
hey man. And wife hugged the hell out of me.
Really?
Well, I'm trying to tell you, but I was like,
stupid. Anyway, I feel like my hugs embody God's love. Really.
Yeah. That's big. Because honestly, for real, man, a lot of people don't experience hugs. People don't get hugged.
Yeah.
So when they encounter somebody like you who gives genuine for real hugs, because you really do. You squeeze really tight.
The hell out of you.
I was like, yo.
Okay. So really quick, it's a little selfish, but not. But I hug people that way because I say, I sow the hugs as a seed, right? Because one day I might not be feeling my best. And so because people expect a squeeze, they try to compare that, I'm gonna hug you the way you hug me.
Wow.
So if I'm not feeling my best and a squeeze is not available, they're going to squeeze me and it'll give me life to squeeze back.
That's legit what I do. That is so sweet.
That's a whole
formula.
That's like a whole formula to it.
That's what I do.
You know what? I'm gonna hug with intention.
And the sad part is I be like,
I'll always squeeze you.
Wow.
Yes,
no, that's
no. That's how
squeeze.
Because when I moved south, the only people that hugged in the south, we didn't hug up stuff.
My baby, man. The same way you talk about your childhood, Sometimes I feel the same way.
Okay, wait. Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute.
Don't open up the door.
My childhood
in the pod, man.
is amazing.
It was amazing.
Was amazing.
What's going on?
And still is amazing.
What's happening?
Still is.
Wait, I'm not still.
I think me.
No.
I'm serious.
No, all
I know
good.
what's going on. I know. B.
No, everything good. Anyway.
Always give me.
It's still
But Amy be saying stuff, and I be like,
We're listening.
why my baby don't like hugs? Like, what happened? What happened in your life? But no, I understand. No, she's not. But her whole family is like that. Like, like when her sister met us,
None of that physical stuff.
none of that. She's like,
touch nobody.
why is all this hugging going on?
Yeah,
and Lene be like, all right, this is hug number 2.
Wow.
She's counting the hugs. Keeping up with the hugs. All right, now, number 4.
Lord.
But that's
beautiful.
amazing.
So
That was beautiful.
okay, so Aunt, you said security and confidence,
And addictions. I make her feel like a drug.
which is confidence.
He
said
that goes
confidence.
into confidence.
Like a drug.
No, he did talk
Confidence.
about her feeling like a drug, and then Constance says
I'm addicted.
Enough.
she's a helper,
Yeah.
so a listening ear
Mm-hmm.
and a hugger.
Stability too.
Stability.
I bring
What you
stability.
mean?
She creates a home.
I do create stability. Just thinking about like wherever I am, I'm going to try and if a situation seems disruptive, I'm going to try and neutralize it. So if everything's like I'm going to try and find a way to.
And in my household, with 3 kids from me,
Mm-hmm.
that's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our household, we definitely with all of the blending and everything, I think, just creating stability for our kids in the midst of chaos while Anthony was kind of out in the streets and stuff like that, just for the kids to be able to be home and be completely oblivious to everything outside of the stability that was
talent.
That is a
created.
talent.
It's a talent.
Yeah. And even our interactions outside of, the house with, blending the family and dealing with the other parties involved. You know what I'm saying? That was always my goal, like bringing stability.
Let me tell you one of the stable things you used to do back in the day.
What?
Aunt used to lie a lot.
Yes, he did.
And Constance.
And was a liar.
Constance will go with the flow.
Wow.
like for real. I'd be like, this nigga lying. And Constance just wouldn't say a word.
She just be like,
because I don't care how Aunt don't even have to give her a heads up or nothing.
she just going.
She just know when to go.
Wow.
And I'd be like, I know he lying.
He's lying.
And Constance is just, and she won't say, she's not gonna lie. But her, you can tell she rolling and you like,
wow.
oh, I believe her.
Wow.
Maybe he did do it. That type situation.
That's pretty dope.
That is a superpower.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, man. So that's another takeaway. Like, lie for your husband, or
Because I feel like if I go into it, I'm gonna open up stuff. I'm like, what?
Just leave it alone.
Like, what was I lying about?
No, you can tell lies.
so that's another takeaway. Lie for your husband.
No, that's unconditional.
That was
That's unconditional
That
love.
was-
creating stability.
That was
is what-
creating
That's what he
stability.
was.
Most of those years for me are a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
For
know,
sure.
people
Yeah.
come up and remind me of stuff. I'm like, really?
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
He just was not in his right mind. That's what I say.
No, he wasn't.
But toss it to the lane. So what are you guys?
Without sex, without money.
What are you without sex and money?
What are you without sex and
without
money?
sex and money?
You first.
Why get all different? Why you lean away? See, body language.
What are you?
See, I read body language. You know what I'm saying? You leaned away. That's,
She just
that's
wanted to get a
spoke.
good look
Nah,
at
that's
you.
spoke.
I
That's
was trying
spoke.
to get a good.
No, that's spoke. You leaned away. You was like, yo, boom.
I couldn't
Like,
see
what was
you.
that?
I couldn't see you
What was
clearly. You
What
in
was
my
that?
peripheral.
that? That's what I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be in your peripheral. You know what I'm saying? Taking up the flank.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that military?
Not peripheral.
Anyway.
It's real
Anyway.
military.
All right, so do you want me to
You
go
can
first?
go first.
No, I want. Matter of fact, because you seem a little. I mean, it seemed like you feel like all you bring is sex and money to the table.
I am not
Is that
getting
it?
that.
No, that's what I'm getting from her.
No.
What are you doing?
Let's see. What do I bring to the
What do
table?
you bring to the table?
I think
Lyle?
I bring support.
Oh my gosh.
I think I bring like
girl,
unconditional support. That's what I think. I think I bring a level of stability on a wave. So kind of like a surfer, you know what I mean? Like a surfer that's on a wave. I feel like that I'm the stability of the board on the wave.
Wow.
Bars.
Yeah. I'm a word. I'm a songwriter.
I'm a writer.
Let's see. I think I bring let's see.
It's kind of hard.
Right, to think of yourself in that
right.
way.
You know what?
I'm trying to
Because
think
we're
of
so
myself.
sex and money driven.
You stupid.
No,
I know I am.
So listen. So this is what I'll say. When you said you are like support,
Yeah.
like my wife supports me so much that it's scary. Like for real. Like I really have to be mindful of what I put out. Because my wife, I could say, listen, let's shut this house down. Let's mix Kool-Aid.
Hey, go sell it on the corner.
And fly to the moon. And my wife would be like, babe, I got you. Let's go.
I can see that.
Like, no, for real. Like, my wife is so supportive of me.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who are like, I talk to some, friends, and they be like, man, I just don't never get no support.
Yeah.
And that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing that I am overly supported to a place where I know my wife, if I put an idea out,
you gotta be careful with it.
I have to be very mindful of what I say and how I push and how I move, because I know she'll go hard on it.
Because I would agree with Amy too, as far even executor as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think like he does have to be mindful of certain things, because he could say something and I'll already be on
She
it.
locked in,
and
so
he'll be
quick.
like, wait, but I didn't.
And it be making me mad. Like, I be like, dang, can I just say
can I
something?
just say something out loud?
And then she be mad.
I was just getting the thought out.
Right. She be mad though.
But it's like if
you said, I was like,
I agree with that.
talking.
Yeah, let's put that in motion. Like that's
She go. She lock in.
Yeah.
She lock in.
I will lock in on something and
just go
for sure.
I call it my oven, man.
For
Whatever
sure.
I put in that oven, it's gonna come out done.
For sure.
So I have to be very mindful of what I put in that oven. For real,
that
man.
just really speaks to what she thinks of you and how you think and how you feel. You know, that really speaks to that, her confidence in you as a visionary or as a leader of the home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That definitely speaks to
And
that.
that's definitely, like that's a responsibility that I definitely don't take lightly. And I definitely understand the weight of it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this girl. Oh my goodness. I am very supported.
She said unconditional.
Unconditionally.
Unconditional. Like one almost away from being
like for real.
mental patient sometimes. I know you be driving the joker, be driving this girl crazy.
Hold on, Jay. Wait, Jay. What did you say, Jay? Wait. What did you say, Jay? What did you say?
That's a pretty good observation there, Jason.
Because he be flipping and he be just talking and you believe some of the stuff, man. Brian he's a mental patient. Man. Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
you've lost the
I'm like,
cheek.
but them Jesus, they be mental patients.
They're different breeds.
Jay, that is the first time I ever been called that, bro. And I like it.
Oh my God. I know you do, bro. It makes
the
all
only
sense in the
person
world.
that like it.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. She was squeezing
I'm
too.
like, Jay, what did you? I love it.
Yeah, bro, that's real, bro. I promise you. He's jumping off the cliff, and he make it look fun.
That's it, though. Right there, dog. No, that's it, real.
Yeah.
You really did hit it on the head, bro.
Yeah, that's
like,
it. I'm telling you.
my wife, bro. Like, she will jump off the cliff with me,
going.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what?
she will go, bro.
That's Bonnie and Clyde for real.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's real.
goodness.
That's a.
Oh,
which
my
makes
goodness.
her kind of mental as well.
She is mental. To be with me, though, she
I
mental.
think
Gotta be
so.
crazy.
Like
That'd
legit.
be crazy. I'm like, be quiet.
Nah, she crazy
I
for
love
real.
It, though, for real, and it's admirable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I know I'm buttoned up. Like I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to work every day. This is the first time that I've taken a step in the direction outside the norm and just using the creativity God's given me, the abilities, the mouthpiece, the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
But it took like just to push.
Wow, bro.
You know what I mean? Even when you know, coming in, starting this thing, just making us comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just, hey man, you got it. You know, like you believe before we believe.
Yeah.
And
wow, bro.
You definitely believe before I believe.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you'll follow. Listen, all them darn cult leaders. I ain't saying you're a cult leader. They're crazy too, right?
Talk your talk, dog.
They follow, right? They drank the Kool-Aid, though, bro.
Wow, bro.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
Wow, bro.
They made people believe. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, and you got that ability, bro. So you know it is a little crazy, and you wild, and we gotta follow, but we gotta follow it because it's going somewhere. So, Corinne, I'm with you on that. I understand why you do what you do because you know you backing a sure horse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's a good, that's a good dynamic, man.
Yeah, man.
So after all of that, B, what would you say you are outside of sex and money?
No money, no sex.
No money, no sex. Like,
no
sex. No money, no sex.
No pre-sex neither.
No
no foreplay neither.
None of that.
Okay.
No intimacy.
So you trying to block all avenues that I may come from.
Because you know.
Because I know you.
You know.
Like ain't no heavy petty.
None of that.
None of that.
We were going outside.
None of that.
Okay. So everything's off the table.
No
so
sex.
No money. No
or
sex.
derivatives.
Or derivatives.
Or derivatives.
So I think when it comes to me, and now that it's on me, I understand how hard it is to be like, what do you say?
I bring.
Like, I bring. But if I was just completely honest, I bring unlimited potential for opportunity. Like, that's what I bring.
Yeah.
Like, if there was no sex, which I assume is amazing. If there was no money, which we in process, but cool. Know what I mean?
It's coming.
Right, crazy.
If none of that was there, I would say, no, what I do bring is opportunity because I'm very intentional about surrounding my family with opportunities to grow. I'm very intentional about making sure that my household is a place that breeds creativity, that breeds just inspiration to flourish through creative gifts. You know what I'm saying? You go to I don't know what that is because we never used it for what it really is for. The family room? Or what is that in the front of the house?
I think it's supposed to be the living room.
What is that? A living room?
I think so.
In our house, it's a shirt shop.
That's the formal.
Right.
So yeah, whatever that thing is. Whatever that thing is.
Never had one of those.
We literally just for the very first time in our marriage got a dining room table. We never had a dining room table. It was always every space in this house has to be something that inspires.
Right.
Always. Our old house, man, we had art desks and desks set up all the way around. And I used to say, this is the art department. This is the media department. We, in our other living room, we had dance mirrors up.
Oh, yeah.
We got them joints installed. We paid and that was a rental. We was renting that house. And we put stupid mirrors up on their wall. Head to toe joints.
I'm like, whoever moved in there, they probably was like,
dang, this is nice. I'm talking about like 8-foot mirrors.
Right.
Yeah,
ceiling to floor. That we was in there rehearsing. But that was the thing. I might have an issue with buying a pair of Jordans,
right?
But I don't have no issue in dropping 5 stacks on potential, without a question.
Because it means,
oh my god, because so I feel like, that's to a detriment. But I feel like I just bring potential for possibility, man. I provide. I am possibility. If you in my presence,
man,
that's one.
That's absolutely crazy. But I'm gonna tell you something. because it was so hard being able to just pull from yourself, which is something we probably all need to reflect on. Like we need to start looking at our qualities and like what are we really made of? Because there was a lot of stuff
that's good, bro.
in between this group that wasn't said. There's so much more than everything that we said.
Yeah.
Like it's so much, but I can talk to and I can literally go around this room and tell you something about yourself that you bring to the table that you never even mentioned.
All right, so let's do this. That's good, Jay.
Do that.
So let's do this then.
I was gonna do that.
It's a rapid fire though. We're not going to expand and expound. Let's just hear what everybody feel. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, I'll start.
What we talk about?
Just
what-
for everybody.
As far as just
So go
quickly,
around the room?
just quickly. We don't have to expand and expound.
Yeah,
just
I'm
quickly,
just some keywords.
because that's good. Just keywords. We dropping keywords. We dropping hashtags on each other.
Keywords, really. Leader, lioness, fearless, emotional, loving, kind. All of that comes from you. And I see a lion, a leader, a supporter, a literal ride or die. You're going to give it. You give just kindness, just empathy. Like you carry all those things. You bring all that to the table. And I'm probably missing a whole bunch because rapid fire is hard. Everything it is. But Constance, I see strength. I see love. I see just kindness. I see mother. I see free. I just see it's light. Like
Wow,
literal
bro.
light.
Wow.
That's what I see.
Wow.
Corinne, I just see gifts, talent. I see love. I see helpfulness, attentive. You always listening. Always a listening ear. I see, and I'm still getting to know you guys.
Of course,
just
man.
I see so much, just endless potential. I see grace. I see mercy. Just off of what I hear, what I know. Big.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
I see just genius, bro. I see genius. I mean, I'm scientist, leader, supporter, foundation, just executor. I see love, compassion, lion. Like you were most definitely going to stand up for your people. Like it's all of that I see.
Sheesh. Jay just prophesied in this thing.
It's just so more.
They just went ham. What we supposed to do after that? What we supposed to do after that?
Wow.
Let Amy go. Let Amy go.
Leave, bro. Jay, man. Dang, Jay. Jay.
Rapid fire.
Sheesh.
I'm not good at stuff like this.
Just go around the circle, man. Everybody just go around.
You know, Jason, I just see like an eagle. Like, y'all know you call me a lioness, but you know, eagles fly alone. They solid. He's just solid.
Yeah.
Like Jay is a ride. Like he gonna ride for you. If he love you, he love hard. He gonna ride for you. And I just love you. I just love that you love me the way I need. He know my love language, and he give me my love language. And he's very supportive. Man, he gonna support to the end. He gonna make you. People call him. He gonna feed. He gonna give you life. That's what he does. He just breathe life into everybody.
Wow.
You need somebody to listen to and to big up you.
Yeah.
Him. And I just see leader, but I also see funny. Like, Ant's so funny. Every time we go out, we laugh. My jaws be hurting because Ant don't get embarrassed. So he been like that since the day one. 20 years ago. Ant don't get embarrassed.
Wow.
So he's so funny, and that brings life. Like sometimes when you going through it, you just need a good laugh, like that gut cry to your face hurt laugh. And Anna say something, it'll be serious, and he'll change. You be ready to cry, and he'll change you up. And then you be cracking up laughing. So,
wow.
That's what that's my dog. Like, but Ant be on my BS too. So if I'm ready, the BS I'll be wanting to be on, because everybody else, kumbaya, want to love everybody. I ain't gonna say all that. We be on the BS I be on. So if I need to ride, Constance, if I need to ride, right? If I need to ride, I know who to call. Right. Constance, so loving. Like she never has a bad thing to say about anybody. Like anybody. She's always going to be encouraging. She's always going to be loving. She's just Constance. And I mean, if you can, her name, she's just going to be constant. Like she ain't never changed up. She ain't never acted funny. None of that. Like Constance is so beautiful inside and out. Yeah. Like she's just as beautiful inside as she is on the out. So, you know, I see why Aunt loves her.
Wow. Yeah.
Corinne, I just see like an artist, you know, just artist. Like you so artsy, you got, you know, the colors. Like
the real deal.
Yeah. Just the artist. And you know, we haven't known each other as long. Yeah. However, you know, you ride for your girls. I mean your son too. He's grown. I'm just talking about the people in the house right now. Yeah. But Keon, she love you too. But,
he knows.
You know, right?
Oh, he know.
But yeah, just, you know, I mean, whatever they want to do, you're so supportive that, you know, I even was comparing myself like, dang, I wasn't that supportive.
Wow.
Like, get out my face. Mush him in the face.
Get out my
face. But and then, I mean, I say like, you are a genius. Like, because without, people don't know, this is all Brian's vision. The chairs, the way we're set up. Like, he just has vision and he is a genius when it comes. And everybody asks me like, who recording? Where y'all at? You know? And that's, you know, like, you just have the vision. You have the vision to make anything that you want to happen. Because you are the vision. And I think that's, you know, that's just beautiful.
Wow.
Sheesh, this room.
With Jay, we doing rapid fire. So with Jay, first thing come to my mind is my brother, support, dependable, dedicated, determined, Fox 5. And when I say that, I'm talking about specifically for me. Loving, loyal, you know, I think I pretty much summed it up with the dedicated, determined, and dependable, because dependability is not something that is as popular as it used to be back in the day. You know, this generation has a tendency to redefine words. Oh yeah, and it's like, that's not loyalty, you know. But you know, he's dependable, he's loyal. Amy, strong, passionate, fearless. You never have to guess where somebody stands with you because you're very, you know, forthcoming and very just straightforward with it, straight no chaser. And I love that about you. Constance, strong, survivor, beautiful, patient, strong, funny as of late. I don't know if it's 40 or not, but your joke's been like, they've been hit. I find myself like genuinely laughing. And it's hard to make me laugh.
Wow.
Get a little head back.
Jay, you said little head go back.
Go back. I've been getting a lot of that lately. Man, you're my everything. Come on. If you ain't here, I ain't here. Like, straight up. That's the truth. Mocha, man, you know, just strong, passionate. If you don't know her, you think she's constantly yelling. No, she just speaks loud. Loyal, loving, dependable. Just a gift to the body of Christ specifically. Anointed. Yeah, my friend, my sister.
Come on, man.
Straight up. B, genius, ride or die, dependable, dedicated, determined, brother. He had this saying back in the day, 30 round.
That's right.
30 rounder for sure.
Which means, what does that mean?
You know, most fights only go, 12 rounds?
Yeah, man.
He going 30. You know what I'm saying? So, just loyal. Man, everything I'm describing, this is my circle. This is who I kick it with.
Yeah.
I don't kick it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's some tough shoes to fill, but they'll never need to be filled by anybody else.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I'm content.
Wow.
Jeez.
This room.
The atmosphere shifting.
I feel the anointing.
This room.
She finna break out in worship.
This room.
We're female.
Jason Coleman. I see strong. I think anger, accountability, support. Did I say strong already? Great friend. Honest.
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep it 100. You know, I love you, but I ain't with it. So I'll holler at you later. I'm not down for it. Loving, definitely loving and a family man. That's what I see. Amy, strong, gifted, anointed. You are, I don't know the word for it, but you make people feel welcomed. You draw people to you. You just make people feel, I want to say at home, but not necessarily at home. You know what I'm saying? But like sitting with you, I could like pour out my whole life in probably like 5 minutes just because your spirit feels welcoming. So I see that. I see strength. I do see the executor in you. I also see an encourager and an empowerer. And a loving, my girlfriend. Babe.
What up, though?
Let's see. I started to be real deep and start speaking in tongues and then say, now interpret that.
Here you have that. There you are.
Interpret that. Strong. You are a protector. You are loving. You are ever evolving. You are a man of his word. You are committed. You are a great leader. You are a great lover. And you are hilarious. You are that. And you are, I don't know the word to call it, but you challenge people to be better, whatever that is. Encourager, but your way places a demand on people's greatness.
Just
no.
What is happening?
I said I don't have a word for it, but that's not it. Somewhere in between those.
How is he trying to fill in the words? You can't fill in the words, bro. Like you gotta
he can't just listen.
No,
just right. Just hear what I'm saying.
Bro.
Hear what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Brian's ahead.
And yeah.
Appreciate that,
man. Wow.
Right back at you, champ.
Cut it out.
What?
No. Mocha. Oh, Mocha. What?
Yeah.
This Brian crying thing is going.
It's like 20,000
What is it?
It's
Hey,
going
man,
nuts.
on TikTok.
Me crying?
This crying beach
This
thing
crying on the beach is going crazy.
Yeah, it's going
Listen,
crazy.
I knew it was gonna do what it
I'm
does.
sitting here like, whoa.
Okay, anyway.
Fuck.
Okay, stop.
Oh,
Stop.
geez.
All right, here we go.
Yes, cut that all
Right.
out.
Jesus.
So Mocha, you are a great listener. You are an encourager. You are ever evolving. Wow. You are open to helping however you can. You have a willing heart, like you're so willing to give whatever you have, however you can. Mm-hmm. You are a great mom. You are a great friend. You are a great big sister. You're a great auntie. Mm-hmm. You are a great worshiper, amazing worshiper. Mm-hmm. You are gifted in singing and writing, but I think the gift behind all of that is who you are. That's what gives the singing and the writing so much light. Wow. It's really who you are underneath it. It's the stories, your journey of life that gives all of that so much color. You are that. You're like a storybook, really. That's the best way I can put it. B, you're very, very gifted. You're very intelligent. You have the gift to make people feel like they can do anything. And you carry yourself with a confidence that's strong and big, but it doesn't come off arrogant. So, but it's just enough to make people buy into whatever it is you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jay was saying and like Ant was saying and Amy, actually, we all said it. Everybody said it. But you just have that ability to really to draw people in, with your words, your storytelling. It really gives people a clear picture. Like he said, the visionary, or Amy said it, I don't know. But you make it clear. You make the vision clear. On top of that, you're very loyal. You're you're a stand-up guy. I say ever evolving with you too. You are supportive. And I appreciate that, and this is for both you and Jason, I appreciate y'all can be a man's man, but still know how to, I don't know, support each other or know when to kind of know your levels and when to, you know what I'm saying? When you operating with three manly men, you kind of got to know so there's no battle of who's hanging the lowest. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that about y'all's relationship, just to see three strong men be able to navigate that. So that's, for me, that's admirable to see men do that. And I think it should be shown more so that more men can see it. Yeah.
This room?
Yeah.
My turn.
I missed it.
Man.
No, seriously, this is gonna help, and I encourage other people
to do it.
To do this.
Yeah, like to your circle.
Pour into
sit around and talk to your circle,
right?
Instead of when they die.
Right, real, bro.
They was
remembering. This is giving people flowers right now
at the podium. And then the cash.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. No, it's needed.
Yeah, man. No, this is what it is. Yeah.
Okay, Moke.
Jason.
She said, okay. Hold on. She said, okay, Mo. It's on you. It's so loving. See, that's her.
Okay.
It's on you, Mo. Go ahead, babe.
Jason. For the short time that we've known each other, I see strength. I see support. I see straightforward. I see like encourager. I see kind of that person that's like, if you want to do it, I support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe in it, like, I feel like even if you didn't believe in it and the other person believed in it, you're going to just go along until you can catch the belief. That's what I feel like.
That's
along for the ride.
Like, I'm going to ride with it. And I think that's, people don't do that, enough, and to show just genuine love, genuine support. That's what I see. Like, I feel like it's genuine. You know what I mean? Until it's not with you. That's what I feel. I feel like you're in until you're not in. And then, I'm not in it anymore.
I know how to jump
Which
off
is
the train.
great. Getting off pier.
Right. Enough is enough. Yeah,
Amy, man, I see friend. I see love. I see like just willingness to figure someone out. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what it is you want to do. What do you want to do? Let's figure it out. I see support. I see like a go-getter, like passion for things that you see and that you want. You're just gonna get it. You're just gonna go after it and accomplish it. Period. I see strength. Like I feel like you're evolving in this season. I don't even know you before this season, but I feel like you've evolved. I don't know. Yeah. I just picked that up about you, but I feel like you're open for new. That's just, what I feel. Pick up. Brother.
Hey.
Loyal. Compassionate. Great listener. Great can see both sides of a thing, and not take a side, which is admirable. You know what I mean? Of just like, well, you're right and you're right. You're wrong and you're wrong.
Right.
Just is what it is. Safety. Just love, like love, overabundance of love. Like you just want to give as much as you can. Great husband, great father, great stepfather, great godfather, great leader, executor. That's what I see.
Appreciate this.
Sister. Just such a loyal friend, loyal sister, loyal. I'm getting emotional. I didn't think this would happen. This is weird. Okay. Just constant, you know what I mean? Like you're, and even just what Amy said, you're constant, you're stable, you're like a cloud. Just soft,
So.
Encouraging, listener.
I knew someone was going to cry. I knew it was coming.
I'm over here blinking like
it's coming.
It's his room.
I thought it was going to be deep.
Support.
I thought he was going to be the first one.
We're going to go viral again.
I know. Loyal.
Right.
Great mom. Great godmother. Talented. Beyond, I think, what you even know. Or that you even accept. Just good, down home person. Period. I have to go to my husband. Babe.
I just want to say real quick, I'm glad we have this.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Because You got people out here going through hell
Mm.
and ain't got nobody that they can trust, let alone talk to.
Mm.
So when you're blessed
Yeah.
to be able to have a circle like this, man, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. My love. My friend. Safety. Security. Protector. Encourager, visionary. You will see beyond what most people see. Like your vision is just different from the world in my eyes. Great father, great brother, great son. The way that you love so.
All right now.
It's so unconditional. Beyond faults, you teach me how to love. Great teacher, great leader, great lover. You're tender, but strong. You're sweet. You're mindful. You just get it. And you just get me.
wow.
I feel like that almost deserves
Is it
Right.
It's like a slow clap. Bring it in.
Is it me? Is it me, or does this giving each other their flowers while they're still? Is it just me, or does this make you like really horny?
Hey man.
B, it's your turn. B, it's your turn.
I know for a fact I'm getting some tonight.
I'm definitely going to town like booty tang tonight.
Well,
Anyway.
It's gonna happen.
Can
You
y'all
tripping,
stop?
man.
Ryan.
You tripping, man.
Ryan.
You know
what you said?
You already know what's about to go down. Listen.
Screw the first question.
Ryan,
Go ahead,
it's your
B.
turn.
It's on you,
Oh
B.
my God,
So this is gonna happen.
Brian Christopher.
Woo!
this is a lot.
It
What
is.
are we doing right now?
But we're live.
We're live and we're here.
This is a lot.
And this is going to speak.
Well,
I really,
nah, but it's real,
I really
man.
believe it's
Listen,
going to touch
man,
hearts. Like
I think
real.
I'll skip that. We'll talk about that on another podcast, I guess, man. But Jay, of course, man, like we said, the Lanes are getting to know the Colemans as the Colemans are getting to know the Lanes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing I know about Jay, I know Jay is an executor, man. Like it's hard for a person like me to put something in the hands of somebody else and trust.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like if I put something in your basket, I ain't got to worry about it.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jay is he a heat-seeking missile.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a target, whatever, he gonna hit it.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll execute it quick. Like I've seen, like we sit at a table chilling. We at the Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we was there and we was doing the LLC and all that.
It was done before we left.
Like we sitting at the table and you know me, I'm like, nah, we gotta do this, And then Jay said, done. I said, man, what website you go through? Because I do these.
Don't take that quick.
That's what I said.
Right.
I was like, but nah, man, Jay, I know, like I can let something go to Jay. Like I can let it go and not worry about it. And I know that it's going to come the way it's supposed to come. And it's going to be excellent. And it's going to be detailed. And it's going to be specific. And it's going to be everything that it should be, man. So that's just on the business side, though. You know what I'm saying? A father, a coach, a motivator, a real friend. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. Amy. This room, what y'all doing right now?
No, I'm hard.
This room, man. Amy, I feel like you are a lot like what I consider my wife, as far as if we put a vision out, you better be ready to put that vision out, because when you catch it, Amy is like a slingshot. I've been very conscious of what I've put in your corner, because I feel like you a slingshot and that thing get pulled back. And as soon as it's let go, it's going to hit. So I'm very conscious of how I engage Amy as of right now, because I know the potential of what it is. Like I know when we start pulling that slingshot, it's going to put holes in walls quickly. So I'm very conscious of, just like I am with my wife. All right. If I say it to Amy, I better be ready, because I've encountered the dog in her. Like she got that dog in her. You know what I'm saying? Because she set us all down and said, yo, what we doing? What we doing? Why we doing? I'm like, all right, I see it. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's, again, on the business side. You know what I'm saying? I won't just say the business side. I'll just say but I also see a person who's tender, loving, man. Like, I know, like, if I had to have a conversation with Amy, I could have a real conversation with Amy, because Amy, I feel like Amy can relate to me in a way that is very special just in this circle, because she's from Detroit.
No, from
Indianapolis.
From Naptown.
But it's the same almost. Okay. So we'll do this.
The Midwest.
It's the Midwest. But Amy can relate to me in a way that's special, because she's from Indianapolis and it's the Midwest.
And you from the Midwest.
And I'm from Cleveland.
Up north.
No, but it's that little thing. It's that little thing. You know what I'm saying? And Amy from that little thing. Amy from that thing. But no, when I hear Amy's story, it's a story that I see, I feel, because I saw and I felt. In a lot of ways, our stories are very similar. Just different people, different spectrums, different locations. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
What up, man?
Nah. And I would say first of all, you're one of the few people that has my ear. You're one of the few people whose word I take with value. Like, I know when my brother said to me that I need to listen to it. I need to hear what he's saying, and I need to weigh it. You know what I'm saying? We've fathered together. We've grown as fathers together, for real. You know what I'm saying? I count Ant as a muscle's muscle. You know what I'm saying? I know you know. I'm always over the heads of all.
What?
Man, it's so confusing. I'm confused about the double muscle myself.
Like what?
Nah, what I mean by that is,
I'm like,
what I mean by that is,
you the muscle?
nah, what I mean by that, when I say a muscle's muscle, I'm the type of dude, I'm strong.
Yeah.
I handle what I need to handle. And I always have, and I always will.
Right.
I'm a muscle. But I count you as a muscle's muscle.
Gotcha. Wow.
When I need to feel supported, I know I can get that from you. Muscle's muscle.
Gotcha.
We need to ride. Nah, man, real. Constance. This room. Constance, you are a person who, you know how to make everybody in the room feel good. You know how to make everybody in the room feel counted. Like they mean something. You know how to make people feel like they matter.
And really believe they do.
Cause that's what she is.
Yeah.
Constance will have you feeling, I don't care who you are. Constance will have you feeling like you Kevin Hart.
The way she laugh at all your jokes.
She will.
Like my jokes is on today. Well, you leave Constance. If you in there with Constance and you leave her presence, you leave like, dang, maybe I should do a Netflix special.
I'm worried.
Like, but no, because she just got that joy in her.
Yeah.
She got that joy. She's just so full of joy. She's so full of joy. But don't get it twisted. She got a razor's edge that cut deep.
When it comes to people she loves.
She'll cut you deep. She'll keep you accountable. Constance will keep you accountable. And it takes a very strong person to keep a strong person accountable.
Yeah. It's true.
A strong, oh my gosh, to keep somebody accountable who most people not even in that place to check. We done been checked by Constance. That's love. We ain't been checked by a lot. But being able to receive the checking.
Right. Knowing it's from a good place.
Like, you know what? Ooh.
You're right.
Right.
Swallow it.
Right.
Swallow it.
Oh. Wow. That's what I say. She a double-edged sword. She a double-edged sword. She'll hit you this way and you love, laugh, and then she'll hit you the other way and you bleed out.
She ain't gonna let you.
She gonna pat you up like, pull out the paddles.
Don't you die! But nah, man. So my wife, what in the world am I supposed to say about you?
Oh no.
I'm saying like heartbeat, breath, lung expansion, thought process, pulse, ability to stand, ability to withstand, ability to face. What? What am I supposed to say?
Bars.
All that. Stability. Mind outside of mind. A knowing outside of knowing. Everything. What I'm supposed to say, I don't understand. Consciousness, what we're supposed to say, everything. I call you my Holy Spirit. Because the way you connected. I know I'm connected. Because he speak through you. Like, I mean, what else I'm supposed to say? That's it. Okay, guys.
Seriously.
What in the world? Brian's about to cry again, guys.
Listen.
Do it.
You're the slow clap.
Right. Like an 80s movie.
Hey, good job, man. That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, what just happened?
That was very therapeutic.
Something that needs to happen in households
That was
across the
very
world.
therapeutic.
But not just
Across the world.
households, but friendships.
Yeah.
Just because you never hear how people truly feel about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Whether it's too late.
And when you like the original question was without sex and money, what are you? It's like you're really stripping people of all of the things that you can become superficial with.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can become superficial with all of the things, all of the material things, all of the physical things. But when we take that away, it's like we're down to just like the core of who you are. And when I'm dealing with that, like, are you a good person? Are you a cool person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that just when you get to that, when you're dealing with that, and you probably can speak to that, you know, just from a mental health perspective, because people do lean to sex and money to really big up themselves. So there's probably a lot of people who have a lot of money in the bank and they do walk around with their chest poked out because it's like, nigga, I got money, how much you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you can have all the money in the world. Stars are still committing suicide. They're still depressed. They're still like, I feel alone because all of those are really just amplifying the core of who you are.
Yeah.
So when you're stripping all of that away, it's like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? So we need to start asking ourselves that.
Yeah.
Like if I can strip whatever like physical things y'all have, like physical, you can touch, feel, see.
Yeah.
Like
Who are you?
Who are you? Like ask yourself
At the core.
because you want to. Because that's my new thing, and you were so on it because I am going through growth, and I'm going through a growing period in my life, and it is hard. It's growing pains because you're leaving behind maybe some relationships that used to
serve you.
Well, for whatever reason, or if it's not relationship, you are asking like who. What do I put out to the world?
Yes.
Who am I? What do I want people to take away when they leave me? Or what energy I'm putting out there now?
Yeah.
So, we really do need to, let's start just asking ourselves, who are you? And then if you're not who you want to be, you can change.
Yeah.
I'm 43.
Yeah.
Did anybody hear anything that they was just like, that's not what I'm trying to put out?
No, and that's the amazing part about it. But I think the reason for this is so that you can see
how you're being how it's translated.
What I'm trying to put out, am I putting that out?
Yeah.
Do other people see that I'm putting that out?
Yeah. And that's so important. You don't never get to do that.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess, with your spouse.
Your spouse.
If you're having that type of that conversation, with your spouse, but even with just the people that you do life with, or you know what I mean? Like that's so important to hear a perspective.
That's right.
That's a question for the next show. What on your what do you call it? When you die, they give you the
eulogy.
What will it say?
What do you want said? What do you want people to remember?
Now that's us. That's us introspectively assessing. Yeah.
But that's homework, man.
Question.
That's real homework.
Yeah.
To start, because again, I found it very hard to evaluate myself.
Yeah.
But it was very easy to evaluate you guys.
Right.
And from a place of love, not like, oh, this is your flaws. No, ain't nobody perfect. We all have flaws. I want to talk about what gives you life.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what you live by.
That part.
Like, this is what you give me. Every time I encounter you, this is what you give me.
Yeah.
That's why every time I encounter you, it was meant for me to encounter you.
Yeah.
Because I needed that at that moment.
Yeah.
I needed that encouragement. We needed this in this room.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, we needed it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it heals things that you didn't even know was hurting.
I'm gonna have my students do it.
It's real. It's important.
Yeah, it's good.
It's important.
I think a counter question, we don't have to answer it now, but a counter question that we can kind of make it a thing that we do is you tell your flowers, and then like me and my sister do this thing. Tell me something about myself that you feel like I could work on. Like I'm trying to be a better version of myself. What's something from your perspective? Because sometimes you don't, just like you can't smell your own flowers. Sometimes you can't even smell your own stinky stuff either.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You become numb to it all. and just be moving. So
wow,
That is very,
that's a great question that we.
that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be hard.
A conversation that we can have. Just what do you think? It don't have to be.
I'm gonna do it with my sisters.
No. Are we doing this live?
No.
Okay, I was about to
No.
say, 'cause that would have been like, it might be got on some furniture
No.
moving in there.
that's what I was thinking.
I don't think it'll be that. I
Like,
think
you know what?
I think it'll be enlightening, to be honest with you.
I mean, this was very therapy. Like it turned into it was from a conversation to therapy.
Yeah.
Like really quick.
Yeah.
That's right.
It really
And
did.
then it'll turn into, you know what I mean?
So
Hey man,
therapy.
listen, man. This has been if you're a part of our audience and you've been rocking with us for the last 7 months, guys. Listen,
Yeah, I think so.
we are trying to encourage you guys and inspire you guys. Our lives can be either your entertainment or your reference point to how marriage is done. We don't have the blueprint. However, you do have 19 years here, 20 years here, 13 over here. So between the three of us, you got over Jason math guy.
A lot, bro.
39, 13, 49,
40.
You got over 52 years of experience that we try our best to be as transparent.
Yeah.
And vulnerable with our things that may not be so, hey, let's talk about this. We've talked about it. And we do believe that is one of our recipes for coming into your house and relating with you, from what I hear from our people. So with tonight's show, what we want to do is just make sure that we start healthy conversations in your households. You
with
can
your
get
loved
off
ones,
with your loved ones,
your
family
friends,
members,
your
friends.
Spouse.
Yeah.
Get off this live or get off of this show and get you a group of your inner circle and give each other your flowers.
Yeah.
Give it to them. Don't make it forced.
Yeah.
Use it as rapid fire.
That's right.
Because usually the first thing that comes to your head is the first thing. Those are usually the honest things.
The most honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
that come out. So just try it, And we're in the process of developing a board game. So, give us some ideas. I think rapid fire would be great. A couples board game. We're working on it. Family by Choice, the board game is coming. I've just told Amy. I just told
Our
Mocha.
executor.
So the executor, and you should have it by next week.
Wow.
No. Anyhow, thank you for tuning in to Family by Choice.
Yes.
Where we are just, letting you into our world. So follow the journey, join the family, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.